You know that I've written a book on the subject as well, so you know most of my conclusions, and I'd like to share some of that with you a little bit today. But as I dug into this topic more and more, I became very, very convinced of the church's teaching, so much so that I would give speeches in college, in speech classes on this, controversial speech topics on this. I wrote papers in my ethics class about it so that I can continue to learn more. And when I did my master's work in theology, I ended up doing this as my master's thesis, partly because a lot of even my fellow students at the Catholic college that I attended pretty much fit the Catholic average. About 80 to 90% of them rejected the church's teaching on this subject. And I found myself on a regular basis trying to explain what I knew and things of that nature. When I started teaching students, I knew that I needed to know it on an even deeper level because students are very intuitive and they ask really excellent questions. So I knew that I needed to go even deeper. So I chose that as my master's thesis and have since expanded it from there. I think that this is a very important issue on multiple levels. And I'm really excited to see here today people from various backgrounds, different ages, and that sort of thing, because I think regardless of your age or your marital status, this is going to have an impact on us. Some of the things that I deal with in my book, and we'll touch on a little bit today, is that the church's idea of natural family planning and contraception and how couples approach their sexuality impacts a whole variety of issues. I'll list a few for you here. Divorce rates, quality of marriages, quality of families that come out of those marriages, society, which is impacted by the quality of those marriages and families, poverty rates, crime rates, fertility rates, the environment, pollution, the widespread acceptance of active homosexual behavior, low vocations, sexual promiscuity, widespread pornography, abortion, low confession lines, and even the salvation of souls. Now, obviously, we can't talk about all of these today. I only have about an hour to chat with you. But I would invite you to, if you would like to consider this further, there's many, many resources out there. Not only my book, but also the publisher of my book, One More Soul out of Dayton, Ohio, has a wealth of resources, and there's many locally as well as nationally that you could access.